I've just left the campsite here, which was a godsend. I got here last night. It was about £10 for the night, which was really, really nice. It had good showers, good facilities. I'll put the description of the campsite below so you can have a little look. So when you go on your trails, at least you know you can go here. It's the morning of the third day of the Slate Trail. And it's beautiful. It is the second day was beautiful. I highly recommend even just doing the second part of the Slate Trail, which is from Llanberis to here, which is like Snowdonia base camp, which is a couple of miles away. That would be phenomenal for the whole day of trekking. Really enjoyed it. Beautiful sight. Seen loads of slate mines, which was really cool. Was thinking about camping in one of them for a minute, but then I realised that I had lots of hours left, so I kept going. And it's beautiful here. This trail's pretty flat on this section as well. I'm going to walk for about 2 hours today to get to like Snowdonia base camp area, or I might go to Rindu, I think it's called, where I can get a bus to Carnarvon, because unfortunately I will be ending this trail today on the third day, simply because it's given forecast tomorrow morning at 3 AM when I'll be in my sleeping bag. It's going to piss down. The winds gusts up to 40 miles an hour as well, like 20-mile-an-hour winds. And I'm not risking it. I can't bother. I could try to stay out, but because of my feet giving me jip with this footwear, I've got a lot of weight on my back. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to risk it. So what I'm thinking of doing is walking these 2 hours this morning to get to where I need to get to, head back to Bangor today, pick my car up, and then I'm thinking of going to like a beach somewhere, which isn't too far, maybe Anglesey or somewhere like that, I'm not sure yet, and just sleep in my car tonight, because I've got a little platform in the back that I made, and that folds out in my Toyota RAV4, which is the 2008 model, quite an old car now, but that allows me to sleep in the back. I've got the mattress in there, I've got my sleeping bag obviously, I've got my boots in the back of the car as well, which is nice. And I'll keep recording my adventure of today and tomorrow, whatever I do, until I go back home. You never know, tomorrow I might end up doing something different, but I'll make sure I get recording of it so you can see. Hopefully you can enjoy the rest of this video. It's sad that I won't be doing the rest of the trail, so this is a fail because of the weather and because of my feet and the footwear that I'm wearing, but I have thoroughly enjoyed it. Look at the views here. It's stunning. I'm walking through this valley now, and even though it is a shame, I'm humbled by it, because next time, using experience, I can patch my feet up before I go hiking, because I know where the hot spots will be, and then that will reduce any wear and tear, hopefully sort me right out for the trail. I'll come back here and I'll start the trail again to finish it off, which would be another 3 or 4 days at some point over the summer, because I would like to do it all, to be honest, weather permitting. So stick with me for the rest of this journey, and we'll see what today brings. So if you ever do fancy coming in this area, maybe to hike up there, which I think would be a really nice hike actually, this is the place I've just stayed, imminent. That's the phone number. It's literally half a mile up that way. Stunning little area, got great facilities, really lovely people to speak to as well. Highly recommend going there for £10 a night. I think if you are doing the Slate Trail and you're wanting to stop on the second night, that's a perfect opportunity for you to ring ahead and book, or literally just turn up and just ask them whether you can camp. They have plenty of spaces. They've got loads of fields as well, so I think even if you turned up on a bank holiday or in the prime of summer, you're still going to be able to get a pitch for yourself. So I think as you look ahead, that might be Snowdon. I'm not too sure, but it might be Snowdon, because I think that's the Devil's Kitchen there, and that's the top of the peak. See if we can zoom in even further. Look at that. This phone's great. I think that's the top of Snowdon. If it's not, I'm sorry if I'm mistaken. I can check on my map very soon. But we're going to see some good views soon. Give it about half an hour or so. Let's have a look. It's a pretty stunning place. You know what? I know I'm going home today, but I've got a feeling that when I walk this next 2 hours and I'm waiting at that bus stop or that train station, I'm going to be overcome with a lot of uncertainty, and I think the uncertainty is going to be, why are you going home when you can stay out here doing this? But like always in Britain, when the weather turns, it's never the same, is it? It's always difficult. I'm going down here. So I think I'm being very wise in leaving today. But just look at how beautiful it is. It's stunning. Look at that. I'm going to be walking through there. I just passed this, you know, and this was literally 10 minutes down the road from where I camped. On the opposite side of there, I'm going to see a big lake. If I can be bothered and I've got time, I might even go for a swim if I'm anywhere close to it. See how I feel. But what a beautiful location, hey? I know a lot of people go to the Alps and the Dolomites and places like this, but come to the centre or come to Snowdonia in Wales and you've got this, which isn't bad, is it? Wherever you're watching this, I hope it gives you some form of inspiration to want to come out and go trekking. I haven't done a massive amount of trekking myself. I've not really done a lot of through hikes. And I've done this sandstone trail for 3 days. Found that quite difficult because of the weather. But something like now, 6-day trail like this, I am feeling uncertainty. I don't know how people do this weeks on end, to be honest. But I suppose when the scenery is like this, it's enough enthusiasm to keep you going. You know, look at that. It's stunning here. Some people get to live here and work here. You know, stunning. So I've just been speaking to two lovely people called Fritz and Bev. So I'm not sure whether you'll see this, Fritz and Bev, but it was lovely talking to you. They're just heading up this trail here, which is going to take them to the top of there. I'm not sure where they're going, but I've just come through this valley area and it's a stunning area here. I'll be heading in that direction and there's a lake there, lots of ground, and I could have wild camped. So in true tradition, an hour, not even an hour past my campsite, and I could have found the most perfect, wonderful spot to wild camp. If not there, literally right here. overlooking all of this scenery. I would say though, people have been here and have obviously made a bit of a mess here, but look at the beautiful hills, beautiful mountains. And if you have a little look here, that's Snowdon. So actually at the top of there, where my finger is, which is there, that's the top of Snowdon. And there's the lakes just underneath that. So I was right. Walking up here with Snowdon in my foresight. And that's where all the lakes and all of the tourists will be. So part of me was thinking of following this trail, which takes me down through these woods to a lake there, but I'm actually going to experience this bit because that'll take me to that lake and it'll take me to Rindu, which is only probably going to take me an hour, if that, and then that'll be me finished. I think it's such a shame. There's so much more to see. Like when you look in the distance and you see all of those hills, I would have been skirting around that mountain up there. I don't know if you can see it. This bit here would have skirted around it and seen so many beautiful sights going towards Festinog. So I'm going to have to do this again another day. I've really enjoyed it. Even just coming in this direction and coming here for wild camping and going for like a hike, just as Fritz and Bev are doing right there, going up that hill. If you can see them. Just I think they're just up here. Just for the day, you know, it's got everything you want here. I love Snowdonia. I love the Snowdon range. All of these mountains. I'm gonna have to start coming here a lot more. Preferably with some better footwear that isn't causing me massive issues, and a much lighter backpack. How funny. So there's me thinking I'm actually going to go down to that lake. I'm not. The trail 2 minutes later brings me to here. So I'm actually going to go through the woods now, which is the Betgillard Woods or Forest. I think it's Betgillard Forest it's called. Sorry, there we go, get close to me there. So I'll be just going through this lovely area for a little bit. I love the woodlands, as you all may know from my past videos. It's just the best place for me. I love it. It gets you out of the wind, and there's so many things to find as well, so many wild edibles that you can eat, and I always get excited when I come into woodlands. Yeah, it looks like I'm heading towards the Snowdon area, which will take me to the main path. I think I'm going to come out by the lake down here. So initially I wasn't going to do this, but it seems to be part of the Slate trail, and I obviously want to stay on it. So, oh, some nice flowers there, look. So let's see where this takes me. So this part of the trail is really cool. You got these mountains to the left. There's Snowdon there, and it just follows through the woodlands here. Obviously it looks like a young woodland. It doesn't look very ancient at all. These conifers look kind of quite recent, not very old at all, as you can see, but it still looks amazing nevertheless. So I'm just carrying on down here. Now that would take me down to a campsite if I was to go down there. I'm just going to follow the trail because I do need to just get to where I need to get to. Just coming past this area here, coming out of the forest area, Snowdon in the distance, and just seeing this here. It's like a big totem pole. It's beautiful. I think it's in remembrance of this lady. So this is Stephen Jones, a true legend, big hero, mother's most precious jewel. So I think this one is potentially for Stephen Jones. How lovely. And then you've got this one here. So it says there, sit a while, listen, breathe, free your mind. It's got a picture of a lady on the front. A beautiful lady there, beautiful red hair. Taylor Jane, 1997, 2018. Unfortunately passed away, it looks like. And this is a remembrance of her. What a stunning thing to see. For remembrance. Look how intricate this pole is, and look at that eagle at the top. I think I might actually sit here, just contemplate life a little bit, I think. Ah, look at that. Flying through the valley. Can't believe I just caught that whilst just chilling out and sitting here. Amazing. Alright, so I've been sat here just for a couple of minutes listening to the birds, taking in the peace. That aeroplane just went by. It's 1:30. I've been walking 2 hours, I think. Literally just down the road here will be the end of this Slate Trail journey for me. But even though I've only been doing this for 2 days, a little bit on the third day as well, it's just stunning. And I think sometimes we always think that reaching the end goal is the main thing, is completing the challenge, completing the target is always going to bring that fulfillment. And at some essence it will do. But I think sometimes we can lose the journey of what we're on because our sight is focused on the end goal, and it can sometimes ruin that for us. I know certainly on the first day I was kind of trying to get to where I wanted to get to because I was excited. The second day I took more time with what I was doing and taking in my surroundings, and this morning I'm further enhancing that and just taking my surroundings in. I know I've got to go down there, but I'm in no rush. That isn't my ultimate goal right now. And it's a shame that I have to end this, because I think as I'm on my third day, I think that the rest of the day would have been similar, taking in my surroundings, taking my time, enjoying the journey and not necessarily trying to get to the end. And I suppose that's the key to these multi-day hikes, is waking up in the morning and just walking to enjoy the journey that you're on, without the expectation that you need to get to the end goal. Because let's be honest, when you think that day 1, day 6 seems so far away, it kind of demotivates you. And I think when you take away that end goal and just concentrate on the present moment, before you know it, you're at the end of day 1, you know? And then you get up in the morning and then you do it again. It's like, okay, I'm just going to enjoy the walk. Day 2's done, you know? And I think that's the only way to really do it, in my opinion, because it just gives you that enthusiasm to be in the present moment, to enjoy the moment instead of trying to get to the end. So I think the next time I go on a multi-day trip, I'll just have in my mind that it's okay for the trip to end at any point. It's okay for me to stop on the first day, or the second day, or the third day. I will stop when it's reasonable to stop, but I'm not going to spoil my journey until that happens by thinking I haven't succeeded in the journey or enjoyed the journey because I haven't reached the end goal. And that's like life. It could be all metaphorical here, I think. I'm not going to go down that route, but that's what popped up in my mind. Is we're always striving for more, always wanting change, always wanting something. And we're not actually stuck in the present moment, just realizing what we actually have right now. So I'm just going to take in the next 5 minutes again in this lovely area, listen to the birds, and then slowly make my way to where I need to get to, and just be thankful for the last 2 days. It's been great. Quelling Arms. Do you reckon we go in and get a shandy? Wonder where I need to go to get the bus. I think that must be the bus stop. Right there. I've got no money on me, so what am I supposed to do? Maybe I'll do cash back in here. Oh, so that's good news. I've just gone into the pub here, and apparently the bus, which is in half an hour, will take me to Carnarvon, and you can pay by card. So I didn't know that. I don't need cash, which I don't have any of. And also, whilst I was at it, I got myself a good old double decker and a shandy as well. So happy days. Taking the scenery whilst I wait here for half an hour. Thank you very much to the Quelling Arms. Wow, that is so good. So I'm sat here at the bus stop waiting for the bus to take me to Carnarvon. The sun's come out. I'm not sure we can see it on my face. Might have to put some sun cream on in a minute. But should be coming from this way. I'll be heading in that direction. And I can imagine actually that I'm going to see some nice views whilst on the bus to Carnarvon. Also, look how puffy my eyes are. Hay fever is. I've took 2 loratadine tablets today, and it's really getting to me. So I look tired. But I think when I get to Carnarvon, I might actually get myself a proper meal, go to a pub or something and get some pub grub. Looking forward to that. Really looking forward to it. I could have got something here, but I didn't want to risk the bus coming whilst I was eating, because it's every hour. Might have to come back here again in a couple of weeks. I love it. I love Snowdonia. It's one of the best places ever. Taking in these beautiful views while sat down, and it's truly stunning around here. Mountains either side of me, and I didn't know that you could actually pay by card. So I think going forward this might be a really good opportunity for me to park up in my car somewhere in Wales and just get a bus journey to whichever destination I'm wanting to go, and then I can do my hiking and then always get the bus back. So it's costing me from the pub that I was at, which was Rid New, where I just was, £4 for a single journey to Carnarvon. I'm not sure how long it's going to take, just waiting for this Volkswagen to back up a bit because it's a tight squeeze. So I don't know if you've noticed, but this building here, I actually walked past here yesterday, the Taffon Snowdonia Park, and I didn't know that that's where that was. I literally was on the trail not far from here, which must have obviously looped to the right and around in a circle. Interesting. So I must have been heading that direction yesterday, and I think I actually came from this direction. In fact, I must have come from up there on those hills up there. So remember when I said I stopped at Lidl, when I Londis, I think this was where I stopped, just up here somewhere. There's the trail there. I came out of that trail. So you can see just up there, the top of that hill is where I was yesterday. And I came down there onto this main road. I remember overlooking and seeing the sea from there. When I actually look out here, you can actually just make this sea out. You should be able to see in a second. So there's Anglesey over there. There you go, and there's the sea. And you'll see Newborough Beach just up there. So we can't be far from Carnarvon now. Alright then, so I am now in Carnarvon, just having a little walk around, just have a little look at the shops, seeing what's dotting about. A lot of charity shops, but I think I might have a little look, see if I can get some food from somewhere as I just walk through. So I'm going the wrong way. The castle is actually down here, and I'll just quickly show you. Bus took about 15 minutes, which didn't take long, which is mad because it takes hours to walk. It takes 15 minutes to take the bus. So don't know what these banners are for up here, no idea, but it looks quite nice, doesn't it? I'm going to head towards the castle area, which is just straight ahead. Oh, there's the castle there, straight ahead, as you can see. And just past the castle, down the road to the left, you'll actually see the marina as well. So might actually pop down to the marina and have a little look, see what's going on. Okay, so this is Carnarvon Castle right here. I'm gonna just walk around it, wait for this car to go by first. And it actually extends down the road there as well. Now, I could take a little detour down there, but I'm not gonna. It reminds me very much of Conway's castle, actually. You can hear all them birds up there. Homemade ice cream, a couple of cafes up here. I think what I'll do is I'll do a loop just to see what's knocking about. Oh, it's very similar to Conway, even down the bottom there. The way that you get in from the car park is very similar. Let's go down here, get myself a coffee, I think. Maybe a pastry or cake of some sort. Loads of little independent shops. Oh, here we go, look at this. Cakes. Lots of cake. Look at the size of that date slicer. Done that tiffin. What do you reckon? Should I get one? Looks good, doesn't it? Some Welsh cake there. Barabef, I think it's called. Ooh, looks very good. Might get a slice each of these, take them with me. Not eat it yet, take it later when I'm in my car, I think. Oh, look at it in here. Look at all of these cakes. I've actually just got myself a slice of those two, which is a date slice and a tiffin. I've also got a tuna and cucumber sandwich. I'm just getting myself an oat latte now as well. So, oh, and I've also got a vegan roll. So, super excited about this. So I've just been in the pastry shop there. I got myself a nice oat latte and enough food to feed an army. All the calories I've burnt off over the past couple of days, I'm pretty much about to put back on, but I don't care. I like to eat. Oh, they've got Dutch pancakes here, look. Dutch pancakes. Oh, if I would have seen that first. Look how red my face is, oh my god. I need to get out of the sun, I think. I've got a windswept and sun-soaked face, looking quite red. I'm gonna head towards the marina now to chill out, I think. Just eat a bit of food. Try not to eat it all though. Take some back with me to my car. But I think I might stay here for about an hour, just taking the sights, because it is quite nice here, especially on a sunny day as well. Look at the lovely streets. Just head down to the marina here. And usually when you're here, you'll see loads of crabbers, because the crabs come into the marina here in their droves, and you get all types of people trying to catch them. Go through this section here and we'll have a little look at the sea. It's pretty windy, so I'll put the noise reduction on. There we go. I've been here a couple of times before and it is really nice. As you can see, the sea, it's not the cleanest around here, hence why you get loads of crabs, but it's lovely. And opposite us there is Anglesey. Just over there in the distance is Newborough Beach. Where all those trees are, you'll find a beautiful beach there. I think it's one of the longest beaches in Wales, alongside areas like Abersoch. But it's a lovely beach. If you ever wanted to go find yourself a little beach somewhere, that's the place to be. I think I'm going to sit here and eat my food. Okay, so we're going to go around to the marina area now. It's called the Anglesey. So, oh, the rest of the castle there. Oh, check that out. That's cool, isn't it? These electric bikes are turning more and more into motorbikes. There's the entrance to the castle. So I learned something just a second ago. That Carnarvon, the first part, Cairn, actually means castle. And Arvan, or Arfan, means opposite the Anglesey. So it basically means the castle opposite Anglesey. That's what Carnarvon means. I never knew that until I used Google and Wikipedia it. But that's the Welsh language for you. Oh, hello, you're right. So I've noticed that people get very, very excited when I'm walking around with my phone, just videoing. And I think because I've got a microphone on my backpack, they assume, I don't know, maybe I'm a reporter or something. I have no idea. There we go, Carnarvon. That's the Cairn bit. Means castle, and Arfon means opposite Anglesey, which it is. So there's a little bit of interestingness for you today. I hardly ever say anything interesting when I'm on my videos, so I just thought I'd just try and spice things up a little bit. Maybe that's what I need to do a little bit more on these videos, is give you a bit of insight into things. Because obviously you guys that have never been to Carnarvon or Wales might actually find it really interesting. And I'll just show you in the distance there's the mountains. What a beautiful area. I've come here a few times and had coffee and food, and it's a nice quaint little village seaside resort. Not any beaches, unfortunately, but it's just a nice little place. Parking, how much is that? Looking at £10 for 12 hours. You only probably need about 2 hours here to have a little walk around and to get coffee and things like that. There's not a massive amount here, but enough just to get away for a little bit. So I'm going to head back now to the bus stop. I'm going to have to get a bus from here to Bangor because I didn't know you couldn't get a train. So I'll wait for the bus and see how long that takes me. Hopefully it doesn't cost too much. I've already paid £4 plus £10 for food. That's 14, and I've paid £22 for camping. So that's £36 if my maths is correct over the past 3 days. So I'm hoping not having to spend any more. If it's £6, then that works out 40 quid over 3 days, which isn't too bad, I suppose. And there we go, that's the loop of the castle. There's some person there. Okay, so now I'm at Bangor. Just got off the bus. Bus took about half an hour. It's 4:30 in the afternoon, so things have gone quite smoothly actually. Going from Snowdonia National Park to Carnarvon on the bus took 15 minutes. And I spent an hour in Carnarvon with some food, feeding the seagulls, looking at the marina. And now I'm just walking through Bangor after it took about half an hour. It's 4:30. Take me about 20 minutes to get to my car, so all is good. I am back at my car, my beautiful Toyota RAV4, and I am going to be looking to find a place to stay tonight. I might go to Anglesey. Over in that distance there, you'll see Puffin Island, and apparently right on the edge of there's a beautiful little place where a lot of campers go, like camper vans, and I might go down there just to see if it's available. If not, I might see if I can find somewhere else. But what I've just done, just gone to the shop, got myself some water, some peach slices, some cream of tomato soup and some bread and a can of Sprite. So I've got enough for tonight in terms of water. I've still got food, like noodles and pasta and stuff, so I'll see how I feel, and I'll whack everything in the car now, have a little detour, and chill out for the rest of the night, and then get my head down in my car.